Welcome to this full-length data analyst interview simulation. In today's video, you'll hear a realistic conversation between two people. Ms. Taylor, the hiring manager leading the interview, who asks thoughtful questions to assess the candidate's skills and fit for the role. Alex, the interviewee, a skilled data analyst who shares detailed answers, demonstrating both technical expertise and business insight. Throughout this interview, Alex will respond to common and challenging questions you're likely to face in a real data analyst job interview. Topics include technical skills like SQL, Python, and data cleaning, real-world project examples and problem-solving strategies, communication skills for explaining data to non-technical audiences, handling conflicting data and prioritizing tasks, discussing salary expectations and career motivation. By watching and listening carefully, you'll learn not only what to say, but how to say it in a way that increases your chances of passing the interview and getting the best offer. Whether you're preparing for your first data analyst role or looking to improve your interview performance, this video will give you practical tips and model answers to boost your confidence and success. Let's get started. Hi, Alex. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. I'm doing well, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today.
Could you start by telling me a bit about yourself and your background?
Absolutely. I'm a data analyst with over 3 years of experience in leveraging data to drive decision-making. I hold a degree in statistics and have worked primarily in e-commerce and SaaS companies, where I focused on customer segmentation, A/B testing, and building dashboards to track KPIs. I'm passionate about turning data into actionable insights and aligning analytics with business objectives.
What data tools and programming languages are you most comfortable with?
I'm highly proficient in SQL and Python, and I frequently use Pandas and NumPy for data wrangling and Matplotlib and Seaborn for visualization. For dashboards, I use Tableau and Power BI. I've also worked with Google BigQuery and a bit of Snowflake in my recent projects.
Can you walk me through a data project you're particularly proud of?
Sure. At my previous role, the marketing team wanted to understand which campaigns were truly driving customer retention. I designed and implemented a cohort analysis model using SQL and Python to track user behavior over time. Then I built a Tableau dashboard to visualize lifetime value by campaign. As a result, they shifted 30% of the budget to higher performing campaigns, leading to a 12% increase in customer retention over 6 months.
Data often tells conflicting stories. How do you handle conflicting data or stakeholder opinions?
Great question. I start by validating the data sources and checking for discrepancies. Then I involve both technical and business stakeholders early to align on definitions, like what exactly conversion means. It's important to turn complex results into simple visuals and stories. My job isn't just to find the answer, but to make sure it's understood and actionable.
Have you ever had to explain a complex analysis to a non-technical audience?
Many times. One example, I analyzed churn drivers for our SaaS product and found that customers with less than 2 logins in their first week were 3 times more likely to churn. I presented this to sales and customer success with simple visuals and analogies, comparing it to someone buying a gym membership but never using it. That led to a new onboarding program that reduced churn by 15%.
Let's say you're given a messy dataset with missing values and duplicates. What steps would you take to clean it?
First, I'd assess missing data using .isNull in Pandas and visualize patterns using a heat map. For duplicates, I'd use .duplicated and decide whether to drop or merge based on context. I'd also standardize formats like datetime and ensure categorical variables are encoded properly. Finally, I'd document everything in a Jupyter notebook for reproducibility.
How do you ensure data integrity when working with large datasets?
I rely heavily on data validation at ingestion and after transformation, such as row counts, uniqueness checks, and business rule assertions. I also use version control for queries and have experience setting up scheduled data quality checks in Airflow.
Tell me about a time when you disagreed with your manager about a data interpretation.
Sure, my manager once concluded that a pricing change caused a drop in conversions, but my analysis suggested seasonality was a bigger factor. I respectfully presented a time series model showing historical patterns and proposed an A/B test. We ended up testing both hypotheses and found that the pricing had minimal impact. It built mutual respect and helped us make a better informed decision.
How do you prioritize tasks when you have multiple deadlines?
I use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks by urgency and impact. Then I communicate early with stakeholders about dependencies. I also break down large tasks into milestones, which helps track progress and adjust if needed. In analytics, priorities can shift fast, so being proactive and transparent is key.
Why do you want to work here, and what value do you think you can bring to this role?
I've followed your company's growth, and I'm impressed with how data-driven your culture is. I'm excited about the opportunity to work with large-scale customer data and contribute to strategic decisions. I bring not just technical expertise, but also a business mindset. I aim to make data a tool for storytelling, not just reporting. My goal is to deliver insights that impact growth and user engagement.
What are your salary expectations?
Based on my experience and the market rate for this role, I'm looking for a total compensation in the range of $90,000 to $105,000. However, I'm flexible depending on the overall package and growth opportunities. I value a strong learning environment and impactful work just as much as salary.
This has been a really insightful conversation, Alex. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, thank you. I'd love to hear how your team defines success for this role in the first 6 months and how analytics ties into the company's broader strategy.
In the first 6 months, we expect the analyst to own 1 to 2 key dashboards, collaborate on a customer journey analysis, and support ongoing experimentation. Long term, we're aiming for our analytics to become a decision-making partner across all departments.
That sounds exciting and aligns perfectly with my career goals. I really appreciate your time and the chance to speak today.
Likewise, thank you again. We'll be in touch.
Thank you. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.
Thank you for watching this full data analyst interview simulation. We hope this conversation has given you valuable insights into how to answer key questions confidently and effectively. Remember, the key to success in any interview is not just what you say, but how you communicate your skills, experience, and enthusiasm for the role. Practice these answers, tailor them to your own experience, and be ready to tell your unique story. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more career tips and interview practice content. Feel free to leave your questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the comments below. Best of luck with your interviews. We believe you'll do great. See you in the next video.